Hello. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wait for a minute or so, and then we will start the meeting. How is everybody doing? All right. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. All right. So, how about now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we are technically all right. All right, we will get started. So here is the welcome screen, and that's my picture here. And my name is Dr. Arya, and I'm your instructor for this course for fall 2023. And I will keep showing some important messages. I will not read all of them, but I will just put attention to the points that are more important for you. I will certainly expect you to read through the entire Canvas setup so that you are aware how things are, how will they work, and in case you have any difficulties, how you can proceed to resolve those difficulties. So as you know, this is 100% self-study online course, and therefore the majority of learning responsibility therefore rests on yourself. Other than me, you will have ample resources to help you to succeed and do well in the course. I strongly encourage you to take advantage of these help resources to resolve your learning and learning of the material and or solve the problems and difficulties. So what you will be able to do once you have completed this course, you can communicate mathematical ideas and you can use technological tools to solve some mathematics problems. You will understand financial mathematics, or sometimes we call it consumer mathematics, and that will pertain to mortgages, loans, and maybe credit card payments, etc., etc. That is something that is of really practical use. Then we will talk about probability and some elementary statistics. And then we will learn some voting methods if we have time left and if the class time permits us. So I have kept it on syllabus, but it might be put at the end of the syllabus or at the end of the course. We will understand and learn basic logic, and again the graph theory, which again is of secondary importance. So I have put it at the end of the syllabus, and it will be covered time permitting. So you have to make note of that. I would like you to familiarize yourself with Canvas and MyLab and Mastering, how they work and how they are integrated to get you the learning material and also these problem solving techniques. So the key thing here is you have to be punctual, you have to be regular, and you have to be on the top of your assignments, because once you miss, it is most likely not possible for you to go back and complete the material that you would have left. So that is one of the important things that you have to keep in mind. Now, the thing is, if you feel difficulty in self-study or learning the material yourself, you should be really prepared to take help from wherever you can get. It is available from many helpful resources that you will see in the announcements or also in the part of the Canvas course, which is called modules. So you will see that there. And if you still think that you are not able to learn the material yourself, probably this is not a suitable class for you. So just be wise enough, but it is not that you cannot. I have so many students who do really, really well, and not only well, they get very good grades. So you will certainly be able to do very, very well if you maintain the punctuality, diligence, and you are putting your hesitation aside in asking about your difficulties and how to get them resolved. So that is a very important thing that you need to keep in mind. And for the difficulties, you have to take the first step forward, because if you don't ask for the help, I will never know what kind of help you need. And we will talk about the system that I have put in place for you to help out with your difficulty, questions, and concerns. We will talk about that as we go through the description of the course. And again, I will cover only the important points, not all whatever is written in the description here. Okay. So first thing is the announcements. And this is my main mode of communicating with you. So whatever messages or assignments or exams I would like to let you know about, I will be doing through announcements. And so the important thing is that you need to, first thing when you open the Canvas, the first thing I would like you to advise is to go through the announcements and check if there is any new announcements and if there is anything new that you need to do or know. So that is very important. For example, here you see some announcements already. So some of them will pop up as soon as you get into Canvas, and some of them, if there are more, then they will be in the list of announcements. Okay. How do you communicate with me? The best thing, and I prefer that, is to use Canvas email. I do not usually reply the email that you send me through yahoo.com, hotmail.com, or private platforms. I do not reply to them, and that is for the sake of keeping integrity and privacy of our communication, because those open platforms can be used by anybody. So Canvas email, I find, is very good email platform where we can, just you and I can talk and communicate our ideas. Okay. I do not prefer also the university mail, but in case you are having difficulty with Canvas email, I would certainly accept once in a while your email sent by the university website or webmail. Okay. So using Canvas email is quite easy. If you go to the left column, the blue column, you see the inbox button. So you click on that. So here it is no conversation to show. It's like any other email platform. So if you click on this, you can write your course, which I will like you to write. So when you write me an email, put the course, like in your case, it will be Math 1332. And I will also like you to put your name so that I know who is sending me this email. Because I have so many students, if you do not mention your email here, I will never know who is sending me the mail. And I have to spend a lot of time on looking for the name and which section you belong to. So you will write your section here and your name, at least these two things. If you can write a subject, that is fine. You can select the people who you want to send the email, and then you can contain your subject or question or whatever you have to write to me. You can put it there. And I will respond to you too via Canvas email. And once you have inserted all this information, just say send, and the email will come to me. Okay, so it's quite easy. So always use Canvas email. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next item, which is syllabus. And syllabus is attached to the main course with a PDF file. So if you click on that, you will see that the syllabus is here, and it gives you information about me, my office location, my office phone number, and these are my office hours. So Monday 2 to 4, Wednesday 4 to 6, and Friday 6 to 8 p.m. And these are all on Zoom. And then you can, if none of this slot suits you, you can always schedule an appointment with me on Zoom, but you have to schedule this assignment by writing an email to me. And I will see what slot I have available for you. And from there, I can tell you this is the time we can meet, okay? All right, so this is the office hours. It is an online course. This is the course description. And as I said, I will just skip it, but main art topics are all written here, which I showed you earlier also. So the topics that are listed, I have already shown you in the welcome message. So those are the topics I will be covering in this course. Your textbook is a book by Angel, Abbott, and Runde, 2021 edition. And I do not specifically require you to buy the book, because you will be required to buy MyLab Math license. And as you know, that comes with e-text. So you already will have an electronic textbook available to you. So unless you are very, very particular about having a hard copy of the book, I don't think you need the hard copy textbooks. So I will recommend you to save some money on that part. These books by no means are cheap, the hard copy books. And you have to buy the software anyways. So I will recommend that you just go for the software and save yourself some money. The the ISBN for the software is here, but hello.
How much stuff do you have? I'll pull right there.
Okay, so what you will need is a PC, Mac, or Chromebook. I don't recommend Chromebook. If you have, you need to contact me. because I will use lockdown browser and responders monitor for the safety and security and integrity of your exams. And those do not work on Chromebook or your phone, mobile phone or cell phone. Okay. So these are some resources for learning. And again, I will not read all of them. When you need, you can just access. It is in your syllabus. You should know it, remember it. Okay. So again, this is the same thing that I showed to you earlier. These are the things that we will be learning in the course. And this is what you will be able to do once the course is complete. Now, the important thing that I want to tell you is how you will be evaluated for your performance in this course. So there will be tests and quizzes, there will be final exam, there will be homework, quizzes, discussions, and projects. Okay. So all these elements will constitute your score for your final grade. So all these will constitute, they have different weightages, which I will tell you in a minute. Okay. So here we have the grading matrix, and it tells you what is the instrument that I will use and what is the points or percentage of that. So for example, we will have in the semester quizzes and tests, 2 each. So there will be 2 quizzes and 2 tests. Total will be 40%, and each will have a weight of 10%. Homework, projects, discussions, 3 things there will be 35%. So homework is 20%, projects are 10%, and discussions are 5%. Final exam, which is comprehensive, will have a weight of 25%. So total will be 100%. The grades, most of you know that already. A grade will be 90 or better. B will be 80 to 89. C will be 70 to 79. D will be 60 to 69. F, which I don't want to see for my class, but anyways, it will be less than 50. And again, these things are changeable. So at this moment, this is the structure we have. But if I see a need, I may change them slightly, not very much, but I can tweak and make them so that you can score better in your course. So what is the calculator policy? TI-83, TI-83 plus, TI-84, TI-84 plus. These calculators are allowed, but high-end calculators like TI-89, 92, etc., and any CAS or alpha numeric capabilities are not permitted. So any higher end calculators than TI-84 are not permitted. Okay. And in the exam, you cannot share the calculator, which you will not be do because you will not be able to do because it's an online exam and you will be sitting in your own home and taking the exam. So there is no reason that you will need to share a calculator. Okay, so tentatively, we will be covering a number of topics. And again, I will ask you to read through that. But what you can see that I have divided week-wise. So first will be, okay, so first week, and this should be 27, so I need to correct that. So first week, you will have some initial introduction and other things, but you will be required to do sections 6.1 and 6.2. Next week, we will have 6.3, 6.4, and so on and so forth. So you see that the home work assignments, quizzes, etc., they are all put week wise. And usually you will see that I give you full week to do these two sections, for example. So I don't say that you submit 6.1 on Wednesday and 6.2 on Friday. Instead, what I say is that you submit both those sections to me on the end day of the week. And this gives you a lot more flexibility, because if I give you separate dates for each one of them, and for some reason you are stuck somewhere or you have a work to take care of, then you will be losing credit for submitting that assignment in time. Here you have flexibility. You can do it anytime or any day during the week. But on the last day of the week, mostly you will be required to submit both the assignments and so on and so forth. Okay. The quizzes are indicated when they are going to be taken and so on and so forth. Okay. So this is done for the entire semester, and this is listed here. Okay. Your final exam is on 12/6/23. So that is 6th December 23. And please reserve this date, because usually there are no makeup final exams other than when you have an emergency which is supported by relevant document. And same applies to quizzes also. Makeup quizzes are not allowed, and you have to take the quiz on the date it is announced for. If you are not able to take it on some medical basis or some other emergency, you can certainly give me the proper documents and I can give you the makeup quiz in that case. Okay. Late assignments, rather than giving you a 0 for a late assignment, I am quite flexible. So if you submit your assignment after the due date, there will be a penalty of 20% only. So if you are late for some reason, which is not an emergency reason, you can still submit your assignment. And that is what I will strongly encourage you to do, because you can still score 80%. So you don't lose much if you have missed an assignment. But the key thing is you should do the assignment and submit it. Okay. Again, you can read university policies and procedures, Canvas accessibility statement. These are some, legal requirements, and I would certainly advise you to go through these and make yourself familiar. Okay. I may use Respondus. I'm going to use Lockdown browser, and I don't know if I will ever use Turnitin, but if needed, I may. If there is any disability that you want to take advantage of, then you should contact the disability office at the university. They will examine you or whatever, and they will let me know what kind of disability compensation I should be providing you for the class, and I will certainly be able to do that, and I will be certainly able to help you for that. Okay. Exam policy, as I said, I may proctor these exams using the Lockdown browser or the Respondus monitor through your webcam. Okay. Classroom policies, online attendance and participation. Essentially, you are required and do all the classes. And how do I how do I count your attendance in the classes? That I can access the Canvas and I can find out which day you have accessed the canvas to do some work or have done some work, I can get all that detail from the canvas, and that's how I will calculate your attendance in the class. Okay. Inclement weather and online classes. Well, inclement weather doesn't affect us because we are not going to campus or outside. So we will still keep working from home if the weather is inclement and you are not able to go outside. Netiquette, of course, is something that we should all be honoring. It is being polite, not to say anything that may hurt other people pertaining to racial, ethnic, or gender. We should not be doing that. We should not send messages, email messages like that to our peers, and be honorable to each other and try to help each other as much as we can. Okay. Diversity tolerance policy, I have already covered it. Technology assistance, we will cover it more later on, but we have UNT Dallas IT, Dallas Information Technology, which covers distant learning. Those are the people who will help you in case you have technical problems with Canvas. If you have problems with your computer, then the help desk at IT University Dallas on the ground floor, they have their office. Those are the people you need to contact. For technical help, I will certainly try to help you, but I am not trained, or I am not a master of technical things. So I may not be able to help you entirely, but whatever little I know, I will certainly be able to do that for you guys. Okay. All right. Now then we have other sections, but the most important part of the course is modules. And here are a number of them. So I will quickly go through them. So here you see the overview and the objectives. So what you will learn, what is our objective in doing all this. So again, this is something that you need to just read through it. Nothing very notable things here, but you should probably make yourself familiar with what we have here. Okay. So what we have in the course or the module, we have these parts: home. So you see that, announcements, and then we have modules, we have discussions, we have grades, and we have this My Lab and Mastering. That is the software that you need to buy separately. And this is the software that we will use to assign the homework, quizzes, and tests. So we do need this software, and I will talk about it in more detail because it is quite important how to get this software and integrate it with Canvas. Okay. Now, if you need some help for Canvas, so you will see that you have Canvas student guide, and you can read through whatever you want the help for. Okay. All right. Okay, so these are the course technology tools, course technology and tools. So here it is most what are the softwares, what you do, who you need to contact in case you have difficulties, and some legal declarations like accessibility statement, privacy policies, accessibility statement for MyLab Math, and privacy policy for MyLab Math. So we have for Canvas and MyLab Math or MyLab Stat, accessibility and privacy policies, and these are legally required for us to give you. So read those and keep in your notice what these two mean. Now this is important. You have Canvas help desk number. So you can note it down and keep it separately, because if you need help, you can just dial this number and they have very good system to help you out. So this is important number. ITSS help desk, where you can go with your problems from the computers, or if something is not working with regard to the course on your computer, they may be the people to help you out, and their phone number is here. If you have any complaints about the hybrid or online courses, there is a process that you need to adopt. And if you go through this, you will find what you need to do. Okay. Distance learning. This is the place where they keep Canvas system in place. These are the people who make sure that the Canvas is running well for the students as well as for the faculty, and any questions or disruptions in the running of the Canvas course can be addressed to them at this number, but they have their email also. So once you go on their website, you can find it. This is Pearson MyLab support, and usually they don't have a phone number, but they have email and chat. So you can contact Pearson support if you have any issues with MyMathLab or MyLab Stat. These are the same things, but two different names, okay? This is accessibility statement, as I told you. So here it is. Read through it. This is privacy policy, as you can see here. Okay, why did I do that? Okay, just let me. Okay. Okay, again, this is the things that we have already talked about. They are kind of put in one place so that if you need access to any of these things, you can find them in one place. So it is kind of repetitive, but it is all in the one place. So it might be easier for you to access it. Now, you will notice as we proceed in the description of the Canvas course, quite a few things will be replicated. And the reason for that is that if you need some information when you are going through the Canvas description, you don't have to go back and look for the module where that information is contained. So you will, when you are going through the Canvas, you will get the link then and there. So you don't have to scroll back and look for it and waste your time. So if there is something repetitive, it is on purpose for you to read the information quickly and without wasting your time. Okay, this is my contact information. So this email has to be removed. It will be Canvas email. But in case your Canvas has some difficulty, then you can certainly send me email at this address. Again, everything is same as you have seen. Office hours and other hours are only by appointment. If you need to contact department, here is the contact information. If you want to contact the dean of the school, here are the contacts, okay? This we have talked, as I said, in the syllabus, but I didn't want you to go to syllabus to look for what will be the course evaluation methods. So I have put them in a module here. It is nothing new. It is the repetition of the information that was already listed in syllabus. But syllabus is put separately, as you can see. So I don't want you to go to here from this part of the description, go back again to syllabus, open it and see it. It's already summarized here. Same thing for this one, grading policies. Again, look at it and you will see that it is something that you have already seen. We have talked about it too. Online attendance and participation. Again, it is here for your quick access. Again, quick access. We do provide, as I have briefly mentioned, students with disabilities have accommodation provided, but they have to contact, as I told you, the coordinator. And here is the email for the person. Here is the number. So first, if you need any accommodation for any of the disabilities, you need to contact the coordinator first. They will evaluate you and then they will recommend to me what kind of reasonable accommodation should I provide you, and I will certainly do that. These are some of your resources. These are for general information, not part of course, but in case you need some general information like career services, their website, academic integrity, disability services, financial aid, library resources, and this is math tutoring. So all those informations are available just by clicking on the link provided in that module. Now this is, pay attention to it and note for your further convenience with regard to your difficulties and help with the learning material. So first thing that is very helpful, other than myself and my meetings with you on Zoom, is Math Tutorial Lab. And here is the website. So whatever information you want, it is here. You can open it and see what is the information that is available and what time you can go and meet or contact online via Zoom to resolve your difficulties from the math tutoring lab. So for example, here you see, if you click on science, you see math, you see algebra, trigonometry, and so on and so forth, okay? So all those courses are here. Supplementary instruction is there. Brain Fuse is an online helping aid that has been provided. So it is good for people who are working on their assignment or have a problem in off hours, like late in the evening or early in the morning, when the math tutoring lab is not available. They can certainly use this facility. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a facility provided to you by the university. So you can just shoot an email to this brain fuse people, and you will get a quick response, usually within a day. So this is a useful facility. I will strongly recommend that you take advantage of this facility. Okay. Brain Fuse, as I already said, that is here. Then Khan Academy, most of you know, this is again a free website which has lots and lots of videos for most of the mathematics, statistics, other science subjects, and other subjects too. So it's a wide collection of videos on learning materials for different subjects. And you can certainly make use of this website to read through the material, to see some examples, etc., etc. Then, of course, I'm here, and you can always shoot me a Canvas email, and I can take care of difficulty. And another very important platform where you can really take help is the question and answer forum, which is built into the this one, which is a part of discussions here. And here you can put your difficulty or your question to be answered by one or more of your peers. So say you are having difficulty in one question, you can put it on question and answer forum, and I'm sure there will be someone else who has already done that question. So you will get the help from that peer. That will be the quickest and best help that you can get. And likewise, you can help some other peer who is having difficulty with a question, and you have solved it, then you can help. So it's give and take. And the thing I believe is that you guys learn from each other better than you do learn from us. So I will certainly take this granted for that you will try to use this facility and try to do better in your course. Then there are Zoom appointments that you can make with me. So you can just email me and I can schedule a Zoom meeting with you, and then we can discuss the material face to face on Zoom with each other. Okay, now this is going to be changed. So I'm not going to go through it. This is old. So we have to yet get the new one. So I will skip it. But you will see a new one in its place. Again, as I said, syllabus is repeated again so that you don't have to go back. Here it is in the modules area. This is again a part of what you already know. It gives you course outline and exam schedule. So here is the course outline, and what you see highlighted, these are the quizzes and exams throughout the semester. Okay. The other things are your topics that you need to learn, and we will talk about how you would learn them. What are the materials that have been placed for you on Canvas? Here are the assignments list, and it is not yet complete, so I will not go through it. I will again skip it rather than giving you incomplete details. Okay, here you have something to help you. So you have college algebra formulas all listed here. So this will be quite handy when you do algebra problems. And again, I will recommend that you print this and keep right in front of you. Just stick to your wall or use a tab to connect it or do something so that it is right in front of your eyes. This is very handy and helpful. because you will be required to do at least 1 or 2 problems by hand. Not all problems will be multiple choice. Same way for other topics, so I will skip it. So I have put for each topic a list of formulas or a place where you can get these formulas. Okay, so there are additional learning resources. You can see the PowerPoint slides. You can see your e-textbook available to you. And for that, you can take these steps. So you can click open My Lab and Mastering, which is right here. And when you open it, you will see yellow box. You click on that. And then you see this is video and resource library. And here, this is a very wealthy resource of the learning material, this particular page. So for example, say you want, say we take algebra, and I want to know the learning material from say 6.1. So first I pick up the chapter, then I pick up the section and say I want to watch the PowerPoint. So I select it and I say fine now. And you say this is right here. So you click on that and let me see, I don't want to put this here. Let me use this one. I can save it. So here you see your PowerPoints, okay? So everything is here. So it's direct access, and this will help you learn the material very quickly. Okay, so we were on modules. Okay, we did that. Okay, so here you can get the CC or transcript if you need one, just by clicking on the video on the CC button, and you will be able to see the transcript. If you want to access the page I showed you directly, just click on that and open My Lab, and then you can go like we did before, okay? I'm trying to show different ways in which you can access a certain page or certain information. Okay. Now, as you know, this one we are already doing, so we don't have to go through it. There is a particular way to enter your answer in my math lab. It is rather picky, which I don't like, but that is the way it is built. So rather than losing your grade points, it is better to learn in what format does my math lab want the answer to be inserted in the answer box. So here are some information, and you can just read it. So enter answers, do homework, do this. So you can read through it, but most of you learn it pretty quickly after doing 1 or 2 assignments. But if you need help, it is here. If you further need help, I am there. And if you need further help, your peers are there. So anything will work and you should be okay. Okay, so here again, I have put that thing. And you will see why I did that. Okay, so how to be successful in online classes. And it is a small piece of writing that gives you certain pointers to be successful in online classes. So punctuality, ready for class meetings, designate a space and time for studying because you don't want any disturbances, ask for help, and get involved virtually. I'm not reading all the description, but these are the bullet points for you to be successful in an online course. How much should you study? This is a question that I have been asked a number of times. Now, the general rule of thumb that came out of a lot of research is you should spend about 2 to 3 hours a week for each credit hour that you take. So for a 3 credit hour class, your normal study hours should be 6 to 9 hours each week. So if you count like 7 days, so it amounts to spending maybe 1 to 1.5 hour each day, which is not bad. And if you need more time, you should be willing to spend it. And if you are smart enough, you may not need 6 to 9 hours per week. Well, it's just rough guess. And that will kind of help you in deciding when you are organizing your daily schedule to keep the relevant time aside for your math class. Okay, so lecture notes are here and I will talk about it. There are 2 ways that you will learn the learning material. One is lecture notes and other one are the videos. Now you can use one of the two to learn the material that will help you in doing your assignments. The best thing is you do both, but if it is not possible, and if only one of them is enough for you to learn the material, just do one. But if you think you still need some clarification, maybe you can do both the lecture notes and also the videos. So here, for example, this is section 6.1. And if you open it, okay, so here is section 6.1. What are the order of operations and solving lean? So here are the details, which have examples also. So you can read and do the examples. Just don't read through the examples. Try to solve it yourself first. If not, then you can see through the solution. Okay. So it is all here for section 6.1. So read through them and do it. And similarly for other sections. And I will put similar lecture notes for other chapters, and they will be available to you through the entire semester. Now, then there are video lessons I was talking about. So as I said, you should do at least one of them. But if you need, you can do both of them. So we can click on video lessons and you can click on this. We will go to the same page that I showed you some time back. Slow. Okay. Oh, wow. The system is having a lot of pressure there. Okay. What is that? I hope it remains fine. It doesn't crash on me. Okay. So we were here. So we have to, the directions are given here. Let's click on video lessons and it will take you to multimedia library where all these things are put. And let's see if we can get to that again. Yeah, we could. All right. So here, as I showed you before, this is very important page. Here you can get access to quite a few things. You can see PowerPoint, you can see video, you can get your book here. So all those things that are for learning, they are available here. So say we have video and we want the video for 6 and we want the video for 6.1 and you say find now and it will list you all the. So this section lecture will give you a brief description of what is included and this will give you other details, so you can just watch them. These are from the publishers. Okay, we will not go through it. Well, the idea was to give you information. So you can watch these videos if you like to learn from videos, or if you like to learn by reading the material, you have the lecture notes. So you have two options to learn the material, either through lecture by reading it yourself, doing the work side by side, or you can watch the videos, take notes, and try to do the examples. They are in a way similar, but they are different also. So some of the material you will see is similar, but some of the material, for example, the examples and other formulas may be put in different forms. So there may be some minor differences, but essentially, whether you do the video or you do the um, lecture notes, it will suffice for you to do your assignments. But again, as I said, if you think you need some more information, more learning material, do both of them. Okay. Okay, we already did that, so we don't want to go through that. Okay, now here we see we have the distribution of the work week by week. So in week 1, this is what you are supposed to be doing. And the ones that are with green, those are the things I will like you to do. These things have been put separately, as you saw, so you don't have to do it again. So I will remove that. And that's why you see that there is no green check out here. Okay. So once you have done the lecture part or the video part to learn the material, the next thing will be to do the homework. So first you have to complete either the lecture notes or the video. They are written in the same order as you can see here, but they will not be available to you now. Okay. Because I'm going to remove them. You don't need them here. So you can click on 6.1 homework and it opens the homework here. Okay. Now pay attention what I'm going to tell you. One of the questions you see here, it has in red SW, right? All of you see that? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the
Yes.
reason I have this here is only this problem has extra credit. You see, this has 5 points. All other problems are having 1 or 2 points. So this is like an extra credit problem for you. And what I'm asking you to do is solve this problem. I want to get the solution of this question from you, not just picking up the answer. And that you can do on a page by your hand, and you can scan it and upload it to the Canvas, or you can attach it to the Canvas email and mail that to me. So this is a good way for you to learn extra credit, and it is significant. So if you don't give me the show work for this, you just give me the answer, you will get only 2 points for that. You don't lose your basic, but extra credit are 3 points. So if each assignment you make 3 extra credit points, in the end of the semester, if we have, say, for example, 40 homework assignments, you make 120 credit points, extra credit points, and that will raise your homework score and overall score quite a bit. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out. And I think that is all with regard to that. So for each sections, you will see the same thing. Okay. And one more thing before we go, how would you schedule an appointment with me? So you see this calendar button here. You can, easiest thing is just shoot me a Canvas email and I can certainly assign you, but this one is another way to do it. So click on calendar. Okay, so it opens the calendar for you. Okay. And say you are looking for whatever dates I have put here. So say you are looking for an appointment at 23rd. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. This is not the way it is going to work, because that was my uh, Canvas. Okay, so this is for you, the students thing. Okay. So we were okay talking about calendar. Okay. So this is what you will see, and here pay attention to this. So say I want appointment. So here I will say find appointment. This is your class, and you will say submit. Okay. So now you see the day where the appointments are available, So you will click on this, and then you will put any comments, what question you have, what is the topic of your discussion. You can put here and then reserve, and your slot will be reserved for that time. And I will get an email or message saying this is the, you don't have to put your name will automatically come from the calendar. So I will know that you are going to be meeting me for a Zoom meeting on such and such date and time. Okay. So this is the way to do it. Otherwise, you can always use Canvas email. All right. Okay. All right. There was, I hope I'm not missing anything that I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, discussions will be in this, so like this one. So I have put only two, but here you see this is due on August 28. So it's a simple discussion. I cannot open it because it is available from 23rd. Okay. Just trying to. With this, we have covered everything. Okay. So this is probably all. I hope I have covered everything that I wanted to talk to you about. Now this is time for me to take your questions. If you have some questions or you need clarifications, please let me know. I will take 5 more minutes from you. Do you have your laptops with you? Hello?
Yeah.
Uh, just put, all of you put
Yes.
your headphones on so that you could hear me. Okay, so any questions?
No.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, so what I'm going to do is I will show you, and if you like, you can work with me to register for my lab and mastering. For that, you should all have, probably, if I remember it correctly, an account with Pearson. Okay, so to do that, let's click on my lab and mastering. Are you following me, or you just want me to show you? If you follow with me, you can register now by paying through credit card or PayPal, or you can register for 14 days without paying anything now, but you have to convert this into a paid account within 14 days, or whatever you have done will be completely lost. So it is not an extension in time. It is just a delayed payment option. Okay. In case you didn't get your financial aid, or you don't have money for some reason you're tight for now, you can use that temporary registration for 14 days. Anyways, let me just click on that. Okay, so you open this, and then you can click on any of the student links here. So say I click on that. And here you will see this, all right? These are just legal. Let's see if I have. Okay. So of course you have to accept it. So say I accept. Okay. Now you have to use your username and the password. Okay. So see, I'm forgetting my own password. Okay. Okay. So okay. So I go here and now I remember what it was. If you would like to do it with me, probably that may save you some difficulties later on. So let's sign up. It's not letting me do that for some reason. Okay. So I will come on this screen which says register. So these are, so you will see these steps here. So they want you to check your browser settings, an invitation or a course, program ID. Okay. Create a new account or sign in, pay for your course. I don't know. It says to me, you are done. Okay. All right. So I'm done now, looks like. But this is the way you have to proceed, basically. I think they should have given me some more detail. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. So this is the question I was talking about. Okay, so here. Now I will like you to solve this. Don't pick up the answers here. Solve this by hand on a piece of paper and then scan it and email it to me. Okay. So this is show work. So if you click it, you have like something to write on the board, you can do that. Or you can, as I said, you can write by hand and then you can upload it. Okay. Anyways, so basically what I wanted to say is this for this thing is, okay, let me get out of here. Okay. Okay, so you need to go to this My Lab and Mastering, and then from here you can pick this up and then go there. I think there was another option. Let me see if I can find something. Purchase options. No, this is not for you. Okay, anyways, just start there and it will walk you through the this one, and here you can go and pick here, or you can go, I think you can go here also. Well, I will not spend more time on that. Essentially, probably you have to do this. And if you really want, just one more thing and we will stop, just to help you out. Okay, so here are the thing. This is the complete instruction set that I have included here. So it's right here, okay? So don't buy the code, access code for My Lab from any online vendor and try to do it yourself using these instructions, because sometimes you have difficulty in linking the access code to the canvas, and then there is difficulty and you waste time. So I would strongly recommend, as I have already said, that try to register for My Lab and Mastering through Canvas. And we have the instructions here, so you can just use them. It's all here. See, this is the one I was talking about. So if available, get temporary access by selecting the link near the bottom of the page. So you can do that, or you can pay. If you are ready to pay, you can use a credit card or PayPal. So there are quite a few options that you can use and start working on the problems right away. I don't see you should delay in working on your assignments, because if you delay one time, then the things keep getting accumulated and finally it becomes so huge that there is no way to track back and complete the missed work later on. So do that. And I think that's it. We will be meeting again in some other Zoom meeting on some other topic. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, concerns, please Canvas email. Try to register for the My MATLAB course. Don't delay it, because if you don't have money, you still can register just by paying nothing. And they will give you 14 days free trying lease for my math lab. So you can start working on your course. Don't lose time. It is important because in the end, a lot of students keep running around. Oh, it is so much work left on us and we don't have that much time. Don't let yourself run into that predicament. Try to keep track of things, be on top of things right from the beginning. Later on, it becomes very, very difficult. All right. So with that, and welcome again to the course. And I wish you good luck throughout the semester and expect you to do well. Don't hesitate to take help. There is a lot of help available, but it is only useful if you take advantage of it. So remember those things. And well, all the best. Start working on your things, read the material, and start working on your homework assignments. All right. Okay, bye for now.